on. Hey ladies, it's Holly McMillan here, and I am super pumped. Fresh back from National Conference. I had such a great time with all of y'all. Oh my gosh, it was just so fun to see so many of y'all that I haven't seen since last year, or at least in 6 months or so. And so many of y'all that I feel like I know because I see your life lived out on Facebook or on the team page. But so good to finally meet and hug you and just get my squeezes into you. I just had a ball with you guys. It was fun just being in the general sessions with you, passing you in the hall from your trainings and hearing your feedback and hearing your excitement and your ahas. And I know I probably asked y'all a bunch of questions, but that's just how I love to learn what you've taken away too. I personally grew a lot at National Conference. I learned so much from the speakers. I thought they were just the best I've heard in a long time. I took away something from each and every one of them. And I learned a lot in my training classes, and I went into training classes in both conferences. And so I really, really am excited at how the facilitators were so prepared this year to really bring the meat, not just the fluff that sometimes we hear, but the meat of what you need to hear about bookings, recruiting, the business basics, being a leader, and everything else that we learned. So I hope that you took away as much as I did. I have come back just completely on fire. It's girl is on fire. That's right. I am on fire. I am so stinking excited. I have been completely productive, and that is so not right. But I'm having a ball with this new energy, and I wanted to just share with you a couple of things that I've done in my business that I really have gotten so excited about. We know that the only thing that gets us excited in this business is doing something new or doing something different. And, we've got the new products. And now I wanted to try something new. I have never written down my goals before, even though I've always asked y'all. I know, totally calling myself out, but I have never physically written out my goals. Like, I knew what they were in my head. I knew what I was working for. I even knew what treat I was going to treat myself with, once I achieved it, but I never put it on paper really. Unless it was something like the incentive trip, or back when we did the Disney rewards, I had my little chart and so forth. But even though I've always asked you guys to do your conference goals and send those to me, which I'm going to pause right here. Big shout out to Tori Oth for being the first consultant to give me her goals from the Denver conference. And big shout out to Danielle Smith. You know her as Danielle Klein too. For being the first consultant to send me your goals from Columbus. So big shout out. Woo! I'm so proud of y'all because you know what? Like Andrea told us, and I really believe this now because I wonder if this is why I'm so excited, because I truly know what I'm working for now because I have written them down. These are my goals. I'm going to share this with you at a later time too. And I am going to do some fun little dorky, fill in the thermometer type training, because I like to color. I mean, we all like to color, right? But anyway, I do want to also big shout out. I've only received 3 of these, so a big shout out to Robbie McKinney for also getting yours in. I received yours yesterday. I am so proud of y'all for taking the time to not only fill these out, but to share them with me. Also share them with your director, but please send this card back to me so that I can know what you're working for too. I'd like to check in with you from time to time throughout the fall, and I really would like to know what you're working for so that I can do that. If you've already given them to your director, no worries. I'll get them from her. But I'm just really excited for you 3 to have written out your goals, because I know what that can do for your morale and your excitement. Now, for all of you other slackers out there, I want to see these. And even if you don't send them to me, I really challenge you to really write them down, because just having these down on paper has been so excited. I shared these with Lee when I got home, who's my husband. Even Macy saw them and said, Mommy, what's this? Because I got my cute little stickers and stuff. It's like, I think I'm going to take back up scrapbooking, because I just love putting stickers all through my journal. I don't know what it was. It was just really fun. So anyway, it says a lot for our kids too when we write goals. I'd never really thought about that until one of the speakers in one of my classes said that her kids got really involved in her goals and everything. Well, Macy, my 9-year-old, is super pumped about this, and I know she's going to hold me to the carpet on achieving these. And I've set some really large goals for myself this year, but that's how I work. If I have, just a little goal to achieve, then I am not going to really push myself. I know that about myself. So Mike Klaus and I talked and realized that I needed to, shoot for the moon. Even if I miss, I'm going to land in a way better place in my business. Even if I miss some of the marks on one of these or a couple of these, and I probably will. But you know what? I'm going for the gusto, right? That's the only way we get anywhere in life is to go for the gusto. Woo! Gusto. So anyway, what I want to share with you is leaving Denver and Columbus both. I had an activity. You have a lot of wasted time sitting around on the plane, people sleeping and snoring and slobbering beside you. So I worked. And so what I did is, on your phone, many of y'all have iPhones as well. And on your phone, you have a little thing. I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see this, but yeah, that's not going to work. There's a little thing. It's a little yellow and white icon that says notes, and it comes on your iPhone. And I love this. I mean, I have one that says grocery list, one for all of the activities I need to remember, or things I need to help the girls with, my responsibilities at church. I have constant, little to-do list on here. And what I've learned is that this is a really good way for me to organize. I am very much a paper person, but I don't always have the paper I need. But if I have it on here, then I can always just print that out. So that's just a system that works really good for me. So what I did is instead of using or wait until I got home, which is where I have a little binder that has all my, kind of contacts and my leads, I decided I was going to be proactive and go ahead and start making up a new list of potential hostesses. So just by going through my phone, because when we start thinking, who do I want to circle back around with to book a party for the fall, a lot of times people just don't come to mind immediately. So what I did is I started at A and went all the way through. Well, I'm on W now. I'm not even finished, right? I'm on W. But through my phone, just looking at contacts. And so I said to myself, I want to create a hot list, a list of people that I would not be nervous about calling, ones that I really want to connect with again, or that have been consistent hostesses throughout the past years or whatever. So I created my hot list. And look at this. These are like really good hostess leads for me. And I've even added a few more on. But for me, just going through my phone, if you're like me and you save everybody's number, it really helps in something like this. So I just going through my phone, I came up with a list of potential hostesses. And this is actually the first copy. I started with another one. And I have written down if I've mailed them a catalog or dropped off a catalog, between me getting back both times, I have dropped off or either mailed about 50 catalogs. So I have gotten the new catalogs out there so that I can get them excited about the fall. And receiving a lot of feedback. So I know whether they've received a catalog in the mail or whether I dropped one off. I know if they've responded to a Facebook message or a text or my phone call. I know when I need to follow up. I have all these notes written down. So it's going to help me be proactive with this and stay consistent and show them good customer service. Likewise with potential recruits, because many of my goals I've realized that one of the things I love most about this business is helping all of you women reach your goals. Because I know through our team, we have helped so many women adopt babies, get out of a marriage that was abusive, build on a patio or put in a pool for the kids or go on vacations, and the list goes on and on and on, paying for college. We really help women achieve their goals. And so that is what I've realized is my driving force. And so likewise, I have made an extensive list of potential recruits. Now, these top 14, these are my super hot list. No, the rest are hot lists, but this is my super hot list. So I have already reached out to 9 of the 14 on my hot list. And I tell you what, the response I've gotten is amazing. I mean, they're not all ready now, but they're thinking about it again. I've gotten catalogs in the mail to them, or dropped a catalog off to them, or set up a meeting to meet up at Chick-fil-A and get my sweet tea, or coffee, or a smoothie shop, or wherever we may go. I've set up, times to chat more about it, getting these girls excited. So for me, this is really working for me. And so I wanted to just share with you what a couple of hours here and there can do for you. This was literally an hour and 10-minute layover in Charlotte. And this was started there as well, but I finished it up in Columbus in about a 2-hour layover. But I did a lot of running my mouth to other people around me too, so you could probably do it way faster than me. But guys, I just want to tell you, get excited about what 31 can do for you. Don't you underestimate the power of that pink box. We can do anything we want to do, and I tell you guys, I hope you come along with me, because I realize in this business I have not reached my full potential. I have been very lackadaisical in my business. I have not been proactive in my business for the last couple years, and I've realized that about myself, and that changes now. Like my shirt says, I am girl boss. Hear me roar. Girl boss. We can do anything we want to do in this business, and I don't like the saying that says you can be anything you want to be. I don't agree with that, but you can be anything you want to be that you work hard enough to achieve. You can be anything you want to be that you put the work in to achieve. So ladies, write down those goals. Be as excited as I am. I'm super pumped. Get those goals on paper. Get your work on. Put your girl boss shirt on. Put your girl boss hat on. Pick up that phone and make your life happen. You're in charge. And I am so excited to see what this year can bring for each and every one of you. I look forward to hearing your goals, and I'll keep you in the loop with mine, because I'll be sharing those with you too. Ladies, I love y'all. I had a great time with y'all at conference, and I can't wait to just see what the fall brings, because I'm super excited for the catalog to start tomorrow. Woo! Fall catalog's here. I'm loving it. Ladies, I hope this means something to you, and I hope you took something away from my craziness. And I know I'm super excited, more than normal, but I just can't help it. Love making a difference in my life. Ladies, have a great week. I don't know how to turn this off. I'm going to have to call Mandy Henry and figure out how to turn this off. But y'all might can hang up, but I can't for some reason. There it goes.